Hey guys, what's up? It's VoxelCraze here, and welcome back to another episode on the LumpiaCraft server. Today, I think I said last episode that we were gonna finish day 3. I decided not to. um, Firstly, this will take no time at all, and there's not really anything you guys want to see on that. This kind of needs to be done as I am building out the rest of Atlantis, so that has to wait. And this I just don't feel like doing right now. So instead, I have a different idea. If my internet will allow me to go up and up and up one more. Ow, ow, ow! Come on now. Yes. So I have 2 of these floors, this one and the one above it, and I kind of wanted to do something with it, and I decided that we would be making a pumpkin, melon, and sugarcane farm on them. I kind of figured this bottom floor would be the pumpkin and melon one. The space is very enclosed, very small, but I don't really need that much. Like, I don't use melons and pumpkins almost ever, but I do want a farm of them just so that I could get some if I need it. And then I figured the top floor, which looks exactly like this, could be the sugarcane farm, and that will be the whole level on that one. And that is pretty much what I decided to do today. I kind of figured we'd have like pistons coming out of the wall that would push the melons or pumpkins off, and there'd be a rail that would go and collect them. My biggest thing is whether I want 2 layers or how I want to do this, really. I kind of did some designs in a test world, nothing I was particularly happy with right off the bat, so we're going to have to play around with it a little. And there goes my internet again, not letting me go up. Anyways, yeah, that is the plan for today, so I'm going to get some designing done, get some things figured out, and then I will bring you all back. Alright? So guys, I am in my testing world, and I kind of rebuilt the size of my tower. These 2 orange blocks is where the floor is, separating the 2 levels. And this is what I have so far. I'm not sure if I'm digging this. Right now I have my sound down, so, you know, we don't hear the cart. But to hear this cart all the time in the tower might not be such a great thing, so I might just put the hoppers 1 level up. The only problem with that is it will only collect on this farmland block right here. It won't if the pumpkin or the melon or the sugarcane fall on the half slab. It's not going to work, which I guess won't actually affect the sugarcane as much, but it will affect the pumpkin and melons. So that's an idea. So it would go this way instead. I wouldn't even bother putting the hoppers there, which I mean would also save on resources, which is fine. So just be like that, and whatever falls on these will get picked up. So that's an option. But I think this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, I kind of like this. It's nice and whatever. And then I figured the pistons, they don't have to be sticky, but for some reason I made them sticky. I'd had them on a clock loop thing. I don't know what it's called. This is my little redstone circuit that I built that seems to work. It every so often pulses, which is what I was thinking about using for this. So yeah, I think we're gonna hop into the LumpiaCraft server and see if we can make this to work. I do think I am gonna go with this and not the rail. I think the rail would just be too much and too loud and too annoying. So yeah, and then we're also gonna have these hoppers hook up into our sorting system. I'm pointing down there as if it's down there, but this is the testing world. It's gonna hook up into the sorting system so that it would just automatically go down there. I'm gonna have to make some sort of overflow system so that, well, I mean, they can go into the overflow chest right now, but in terms of us not wanting those chests to just be filled with pumpkins and melons and sugarcane, may be a thing we have to do. So, alright, let's hop into the LumpiaCraft server. So guys, I was trying to build the little redstone circuit thing first, and I decided to change it because I was figuring, why am I having a hopper clock going when I could just use a daylight sensor? So right now I have the daylight sensor hooked up to, oops, there we go, oops, damn, well, you won't be able to see it too. Well, let's get rid of this block that we can see it. There we go. So when daylight changes, so it'll activate twice a day. Once when it detects there is enough light, and once when it detects there is not enough light. So It'll work. It'll work. It's much easier than using a hopper clock, considering I don't need it to activate that often. Right at the time I was doing like every 64 block transfer between hoppers, which is, I don't know how many seconds that is or whatever, but this is much easier, much more compact, and I like it a lot. So I just have the daylight sensor going to an observer block, which is activating this redstone, which goes into this and all the way through. And I think it goes, yeah, it goes all the way to the end. So I'm gonna have this. I'm probably gonna make it so that it travels upwards into the next level, because I only want one daylight sensor, I guess, going. I don't want it to be like one on this level, one on the next level. It's too much redstone in terms of it's not practical. I don't know. I'd rather it have all go at once than be on two different circuits. But we'll see. I might change my mind on that. It depends on how I decide to make this go up and if it's clean or not. We'll see. But yeah, so I decided to do the redstone first, just so I made sure I could do it before I started decorating everything and putting everything in place. So we are going to go ahead and I need to put, let's see, the water's down there already. I need to till this, that, make a second level maybe. Yeah, I can get some work done and then I'll bring you guys back. All right. We're sitting here watching this, and this thing is definitely going off more than twice a day. Maybe I'm confused about daylight sensors. I mean, I know my daylight sensor is technically covered by part of the building, and now it stopped doing any of its thing. I'm slightly confused at how this... Oops. Oh, maybe it's because I have it... that shouldn't matter, should it? That I have it set to day or night? I don't know. But if you were just watching that last silent clip, you saw it go off twice within like a minute, and I don't know why. So we're going to keep an eye on it, see why it's doing that. But what I have done, meanwhile, it went off again. Meanwhile, is I have brought up my hoppers all the way up to here. If we break this, oops, those just went to the system. I brought the hopper system all the way up to through the elevator system, so this totally works. Doesn't block the slime blocks or anything. I did not know that. I did not know that hoppers were an immovable object, which is awesome. These will eventually go all the way up to the top floor, but for now I'm using my hoppers to finish this. So we have the hoppers in, and these, I have tested it, will go all the way down into the system. No problem there. So really all we need to do now is get planning and make... I'm going to do the second floor here. I'll probably do 2 floors there. So this side will probably be... We'll make this side pumpkins, that side melons. Top floor will be sugarcane. So I'm going to get on that. Alright guys, so we have one room kind of done. I'm going to put... what are they called? Trapdoors. Trapdoors in front of here. And there and there and there. Just so... I don't like the side dirt look. Whatever. But that is kind of what we have going, and if you watched, I have the, make sure I don't, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the whole system going on back here. I have the redstone line going up this way onto the top parts, and I have the hopper system going as well. And we did get our first pumpkin up in that corner somewhere, and it did get pushed in, so I am excited that this seems to be working. Yeah, I'm going to build the sugarcane farm on the upper platform right now, and hopefully we get some good loot from here. I don't know why still it's going off as frequently as it is, but I decided that it doesn't matter. I'm just going to let it go. I'm not going to be in the tower too often, so it going off every 30 seconds right now, it seems, isn't going to be too big of a deal for me. Hopefully it doesn't lag the server too much, though that is one thing I am worried about, considering we already know how much internet issues I get in general. So, let me go grab everything I need for the sugarcane farm, and then I'll probably bring you guys back. I don't think I'm going to do a time-lapse. It's pretty straightforward. I'm pretty much going to build it almost exactly like this, except, you know, it's not going to stick out as much, because I only need 1 block, and the piston will be 1 higher, so we keep, yeah, you know how, there we go. That is the lag of my internet. But you guys know how sugarcane farms are probably built. So let me go get my stuff, and I'll meet you guys back in a moment. Yeah. So guys, this is what I got going so far. I know I said I was going to let it not stick out as much, but then I forgot I needed to have the hoppers running, and since hoppers won't pick up when they are underneath sand, because sand is a full block, I have a half slab here that should pick it up, like so, and it'll send it through. Again, this is not going to be a lossless system, but it's good enough for me. You can hear downstairs the system's working, so hopefully we're getting some good melons and pumpkins. I am going to pretty much have the setup the same. This area over here is going to have the redstone, so it's going to be covered up just like downstairs, but we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 systems of sugarcane. So I'm going to go ahead, set all this up. I did decide to use red sand instead of dirt just because I thought it looked cooler. And I really like that. I mean, you don't get that brown going across, so I really am enjoying the fact that they added red sand. That one update way back when. Yes. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead, build 3 more of these, and then I'll bring you back, I guess, when I'm ready to do the redstone. Alright. So, I have all of the platforms, I guess you can call them, in place, and I brought the redstone up. I just need to go ahead and connect it all now, which shouldn't be too big of a problem, one would hope. I'm just gonna try to do it the same way I did it down below, which just involves breaking some walls here, and I don't want to waste too much of my prismarine because I seem to be running short of it, so I might need a couple of repeaters. That's what they're called. 3, 4. Let's make 2 of each. Actually, I might need 4. Let's make 4. I have to admit, I didn't think I would like this whole, whatever it's called, recipe book, I think is what it's called. But I'm actually really enjoying it. It's making my life a lot easier. And I did not expect that. Let's see, so I want... Actually, I probably won't need a repeater. I forgot we had those there, so that was a waste, but we can use them in a future project. I want that one there, and then we can just do this. Go across, grab some more redstone. I need more redstone in my pocket. Like so. Good. So hopefully that will... Can my redstone circuit activate right now? That would be perfect. So I can see if this is working. And now. And now. And now. Why is it whenever I want it to work, it doesn't work? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and prop this up a little bit further. Doop. I just need 2, I think. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. That is totally good. So we're just also going to branch this out like so. We're going to get rid of that. Nope, that block. And like that, and like that, and we'll carry it down like so. Boop, and boop, and boop. There we go. And we're going to do the exact same thing for this side. Doop. We'll just do that. Easier. It still hasn't gone off. Why hasn't it gone off? Any day. Any day. I need to figure out what is up with the time daylight sensor. That's what it's called. Just because it seems to go off frequently at one point and then at some other point it just stops. So I need to figure out if it's the daytime or nighttime. I guess I could take a peek right now, actually. Oops. I wasn't supposed to break that one. Doop. Okay. Let's see if it's day or night, right? No! That didn't ruin anything, right? Okay. We have to be more careful where I break things. Okay, so it's nighttime right now. So it seems to be during the day it goes off every 30 seconds, and at night it just doesn't, which makes sense because it's set to night. It's set to day, but I need to figure out why. We'll do that some other time though. I really want to finish this. So I just need to put in this wall now. That should work. I'm assuming it's going to work. We're not going to fuss with it. So while I build this wall, hopefully it'll become daytime soon. And we will see what is going on. Alright guys, so it still has not... The system has not activated, but this wall is kind of done. Those spots are where the redstone is. I'm going to need to figure out something to do with it. I know downstairs what I did is I had the blocks go across this way, but that would prevent the sugarcane from growing 3 tall all the way across. Thinking I just might do... I don't know. We'll think about it. I'm okay with the end ones not growing 3 tall, but I would like to not have this whole thing blocked off from going 3 tall if I could help it. We'll see. Maybe just a trap door or something right there could work, and up there too, and there. But we are pretty much done with this build. I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Let's see, how do I want this to go? We just do that, I think. Yeah, bookend it kind of thing. Like so. Maybe? I don't know if I like that actually. I have some dark. We could do like that. It's not too bad. I could dig that. We might do something similar on those sections right there. I don't know if I like this gap. What we just did. Doop. And doop. Could work. Could work. But I'm still waiting for the system to go off. I haven't heard it go off in a while. I'm assuming it's still nighttime, which is a shame. So I think we are done with it. What I want to do right now is just AFK for a bit and see what we get. Actually, let me. Oh, it worked. We didn't get to see it because I was in my inventory, but we not completely lossless, which is fine. Throw that there. But it is totally working. Everything is 1 tall now. Yes. Ooh. See? Being pushed off again. Let's see how it looks down here. Cool. We have no melons or pumpkins, it looks like. Don't break that. Yeah, I think it's working, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and make those trapdoors for this section real quick, and then I'm going to do an AFK session to see how much pumpkins, melons, and sugarcane we get. Alright guys, so I've been AFK maybe about an hour. So I'm not expecting a whole lot, but 41, okay, we originally started with 13, so I get to come down here and check to see how many. So we got 28 in an hour, and this one we had 14. Oh, that's not bad. So we got in an hour, we got 2 stacks and then some. So that's pretty good. And then the sugarcane, we had 3 stacks and 17, I believe. So not terrible. I mean, this is not going to be the greatest farm. It's not meant to be super efficient just because it's pretty much going to be running the entire time I'm here. And, you know, I don't particularly want them to get into those chests anytime soon. So this is perfect. It's just a nice, slow-going farm, and I'm down with that. So, pretty good, guys. Alright, last thing I want to do is just place these in. That's not looking too bad. We can't, unfortunately, get rid of the gray, because that is the outer wall of the tower. And we already have all the other things kind of messing around up there, so I think we're just going to end up leaving it gray like that, and it's fine. The color doesn't matter too much. You don't really even see it, so I'm down with that. And then we need to place the 2 up there real quick. Doop. And doop. just like so. So only these 4 now will only grow 2 high. They won't grow 3 high, but that's okay as long as everything else grows 3 high. But even then, I'm not planning on them growing all that high anyways, just because of how frequently these kind of have been going and then not been going. Yeah, I still need to figure that out. But anyways, guys, I think that is all the time I have for today, and we have set out to do something pretty great today. I mean, we made basically 3 farms: a sugarcane farm, a pumpkin farm, and a melon farm, and some of our melons not getting picked up. There we go. Which is fine. You can see I've placed all these in, which I think it looks really nice now. It might look better if it were the silver ones, but I wasn't going to do the whole piston pushing thing on all of these because it would take me forever. So the wood ones look just as good at the moment. Anyways, yeah, guys, this is the end of the episode. Whoa. Whoa. What am I looking at there? Is that just the inside of my face? I guess it is. That's creepy. Anyways, guys, if you liked the episode, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below, and be sure to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook to know when we are going live or when we are posting new videos. Hopefully we will get back on that, on the live streams at least, really soon. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Alright, bye!